now that we've gone through the process of speccing out a van at the dealership, let's take a look at what they have on the lot. Because if a dealership has a van on the lot and they want to sell it, you can often get a good deal. And you get a van right away. All right, let's take a look.
This one has the electric sliding doors, so with the FY7 third button key,
This is a very nice color. I think it's probably the most popular, I'd say.
one of the two. This is pebble gray.
Okay.
This has a little bit more beige in it than the stone gray. Both of those are earth tones, so they're very desirable, and they're light, so they don't generate a lot of thermal transmission.
Right. And there's a new color available this year as well, right?
The
Silver gray?
high-tech silver. That's the new color. Silver
Okay.
gray we've had in the past,
Oh, okay.
but the high-tech silver, I haven't had a van yet. I got one coming in, and we'll see what that one looks like.
And is it replace the iridium silver?
It does replace iridium silver.
Okay, so it's just another new look on
New
the
version of silver.
silver color. Okay.
So
So,
this is the sidewall paneling you see that's in there. There's the wood floor. This is the inexpensive but indispensable B-pillar handle to pull yourself up here.
yeah, and this is an example of the step up. This is just off the lot, no upgrades. The step up into an all-wheel drive is pretty significant. This is the button for the mechanically operated door.
So there's the rear paneling that's required when you get the rear doors or windows in the doors. And you can see the two grab handles on either side that were $37 each.
Yeah, and I think as a finish out for the rear doors, these two plastic pieces are actually a really nice way to go, because otherwise you have to do something back there, and it's a lot of curves and a lot of, yeah.
So hop up and take a look at the cockpit. This van has the 10.25-inch screen. It's got the power adjustable seats. It's got the swivel seats. And the advantage of getting the electrically adjustable seats with the swivel seats is to operate the swivel seats, you've got to move them far enough forward to clear the B-pillar in order to swivel them. And you can put a memory position into each front seat that you can move the seat to that position using the memory number, and then it's always going to clear the B-pillar when you want to swivel.
Yeah, the way I do it is I set number 1 is my driving position. Number 2 is swivel position, so you push number 2 and it goes to where you can easily swivel it. And then number 3 is a comfortable rear facing position, because it's different than the swivel position. Nice. So you got 1, 2, and 3.
I'll start it for you so you can see the display.
It's also the electric seats are also potentially a deal breaker for me if they're not included, because with the number of times that I have to swivel every day, if I had to go up and do it manually, it would be it just would be something that I wouldn't want to have to do every time.
And you get heated passenger seat. Sometimes that's very useful.
Yeah.
The heated driver's seat is standard.
Yeah.
So this is the 10.25-inch display with the navigation, and you have different views here. Put in reverse. This is the size of the parking package display, and if this had the 360-degree camera, that's where you would see the context of what's around the van. But as you get closer to an object, these change colors and perform a crumple contour to let you know what you're getting close to. So the parking package without the 360 degree is still a useful item. But as you look up here, this van has the digital rear view mirror. So typically, here's what your rear view mirror looks like. Now you're driving, you want to see what's behind, you just flick it like a day-night switch.
Wow. You've convinced me. I do want it now.
And here's the smartphone tray, so that it has a wireless charging mat, various USB-C charging points, and in 2025, the Bluetooth connectivity allows the Android and Apple CarPlay to operate without being wired like it was in 2024.
Okay.
This one has a standard heating, air conditioning. Oh, I'm sorry, it does have the automatic right here. So now we have car light. Immediately adjust the temperature and the fan. Just raise the temperature to what you want. Adjust the fan speed and the vent selection. Okay. Auto fan.
And I see the DSR there.
Yes, so this one has a parametric special module, the downhill speed regulator so that you can creep. This also has the folding handbrake for the swivel seat, which means that the handbrake looks like this, then sets down so you can swivel.
Okay. And here are the factory swivel seats. So it has a low base with a nice beefy swivel on it that you can use. Okay. You can use it while you're sitting, which is really nice. There you go. And I will say the seats are definitely comfortable enough for, I've certainly done 8 to 10 hours of driving in these seats, and they work.
And the comfort seats has the lumbar adjustment to fill out the lower portion here, out, up, down, or less. This has the thigh contour, so you get a little more for a long leg, you get a little more space and support.
Interesting. They've actually changed this rear vent a little bit. It used to be back a little further.
Oh, did they?
So now it wouldn't interfere with any aftermarket floor. So I actually, now that becomes a feature that I'd say go ahead and get it if you're speccing it out. Now, this appears to be new on the 25 vans, which is the cameras are now moved down towards the lower part of the windshield, which obstructs the view a little bit from the inside. Let's see. There. Whereas they used to be up here at the camera, or by the rear view. Somebody also said there's new sensors on the rear bumper on the 25. Is that true? I didn't see that yet. Or on the front bumper? I'm not seeing them. Somebody was Okay. Well, it's on 25s, right? Oh, I think it's just this, or was that always there? That's new. No, that's new. I do remember because you always had to, if you put on a front bumper, you always had to do something with these, but now a few of the manufacturers are like, oh, now we have to accommodate, or is it there? One of them was like a window. I saw one at the recent show. It was basically like right here. It's like a glass, like little window with sensor behind it. I saw one. It's obviously not. Is this a 25?
25.
Huh. Okay. All right. Well, don't take my word for it. Just check. And then also, I was seeing something here on the new vans as well. Just went to the Overland Expo in Costa Mesa, and they had, they have Overland vehicles and vans, and somebody had a new one, and there was something here that was different, and then there was a little, like I said, a little window on the front bumper. Weird.
Okay, it's nicely equipped, isn't it?
Yeah, very nice. All right, this one's running 84,000. Depending on when you contact your dealer, they may or may not have a special pricing on the existing vans. Just go ahead and ask at the time. It definitely has changed. I remember not too long ago it was all dealer markups were the thing, and now,
here.
but never at Mercedes-Benz of Santa Rosa. But now you can find some deals on, especially vans that are in the lot. If you're going to order one, you're going to pay the new price, you know.
We're going to pay the new price less any dealer incentives we have that we can pass along.
Okay. Okay, this is definitely a beautiful van. This would make the perfect upfitted Sprinter camper van. Well, they're both great. I, just personally probably won't wait for a new one, because if we're talking fall.
Talking fall.
Yeah.
And more than likely they'll be built in South Carolina, so they won't be subject to tariffs, but some of the parts may be subject to tariffs.
Right. Okay. All right, Stan, thank you very much. I got the full tour, got my preliminary order in, and yeah, the Sprinters are as good as ever,
Pleasure,
Thank you.
Jeremy.
Thank you so much.